Canada Youth IGF is an opportunity for young people to come together and talk about things that matter to them. In this case, it's the internet, which is something that we use daily, but we don't always think about how it works.
The Canada Youth IGF started in 2023 as an idea to bring Canadian youth once a year to a central space where they can debate, learn from, and also contribute to evolving digital governance conversations. First, we have 18 to 30 as an age demographic of our key audience. They represent the majority of our participants. Second, we have those who are already established and over 30 because mentorship is a key component of any internet governance leadership that will happen in Canada. And finally, to ensure that we reduce any barriers, we have both a virtual hybrid option to allow cross-Canada coverage, but we also, thankfully to the CIRA Net Good grant program, are able to offer up to 10 honorariums to youth from rural, remote, Indigenous communities who might also be persons with disabilities, young women working to end technology-facilitated gender-based violence, and overall emerging young internet leaders so that they can foster their learning and fine-tune their leadership skills so that they can be the next generation of Canadian internet leaders after this event.
The number one issue I see for youth in internet policy is prioritizing Canadian resilience and sovereignty.
Like a lot of today's youth have grown up with the dawn age of the internet, and yet they have no a little say about it.
We don't know everything, but we know different things than the other stakeholders. And I think us being present in those discussions gives us this really great exchange of ideas that can make stronger policy and better solutions for all Canadians.
One of the key issues I believe is most important for youth and internet policy is privacy.
The number one issue with internet policy would be cybersecurity for me.
I believe that youth need a seat at the internet policy table because they aren't our future, they are our present.
People that created the internet are getting older, and so you need to ensure that young people have an understanding of how the internet works so that they can meaningfully contribute and ensure that the internet continues to be prosperous.
Oftentimes we find ourselves discussed about by politicians and think tanks and different organizations, when in reality we actually have a voice and we have something we want to contribute.
As youth, as its future stakeholders, not only do we have a want to participate in internet governance, but I think we have a duty to participate in internet governance and how it's run.
What I'm most excited about for Canada Youth IGF this year is meeting people from across the country and getting together here in Ottawa. It's very rare that you get so many people, first of all, interested in a topic, but also coming from different provinces and territories to have these discussions. And that engagement with different people is truly what I think will make the conference what it is.
After everyone goes home, our honorariums will be starting their own community engagement projects so that they can bring their local communities in both their cities or universities as well as their rural and Indigenous communities in order to discuss how we can have greater youth leadership in digital governance to keep this conversation going and to keep that energy fueled.